How's it going, everyone? Thanks for clicking the video and joining me and Poppy again. Back out another trip together, and this time we're back out in the hammock. And today we've been hiking through this pine forest for a few hours, just looking at different places to camp before deciding to settle in this location. It is quite open and there's a nice stream that runs through the forest there behind the camera. So it's ideal for collecting water later on, and also I am going to have a small open fire, so handy for making sure it's well extinguished tomorrow morning before I leave. But yeah, we are back in the hammock. This time round I've got the underblanket, I've left the underblanket at home, and I've got my air mat in here for insulation. That's just slotted on the underside of the hammock where there's a pocket for it, keeping that in place. And I've only sort of half inflated it because I'm pretty mindful Poppy might catch it with her claws, and hopefully by doing that she won't burst a hole in it. But if she does, I have got a puncture repair kit with me, but yeah, we'll just see how we get on, because I'm looking to condense some kit down in my backpack, because I'm hoping to do some multi-day trips soon, so hopefully by using the air mat instead of the underblanket, that'll save a bit of space in my backpack. Obviously I need that space for more food and that sort of thing. But yeah, so that's a hammock setup, and so I have decided to use a hammock again on this trip because it has been quite warm recently and the bugs are still out, so I wanted to make sure me and Poppy were nice and protected by the bug netting. But I am looking forward to doing some ground dwelling once it gets a bit cooler and the bugs aren't that much of an issue anymore. And above me I've got my ultralight DD 3x3 tarp, and I've got that rigged up pretty open so we can sit in the hammock or lay in the hammock and look out and still enjoy the views into the forest and dampen the stream and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's getting quite late in the day now, so I need to collect some firewood, which I'm going to do now. Get that processed up and ready for a fire in a little while, because I'm going to use that to cook my tea and obviously sit by for a few hours later on once the sun sets. So yeah, I'm going to do that now, get everything processed up, and I'll bring you guys back in a little while. So it got pretty dark quite quickly there, guys, when I was eating my tea. I just sat relaxing on Poppy for a bit. I didn't really notice how dark it was getting, to be honest. So apologies if the filming quality isn't great. I haven't actually got a decent filming light from the camera yet. So I'm just using a combination of the firelight and my head torch, which I've got rigged from the bottom of the tripod. But yeah, I do plan on getting a proper camera light for the autumn and winter months going forward, with it obviously getting dark so early. But yeah, for tea, just cooked myself a nice sirloin steak, made some instant mashed potato to go with that. Poppy had some, give her some dog food, one of her dog treats. She also got a bit of my steak as well, so she's pretty full, and she's back in the hammock now, just relaxing in there. So she's probably actually fast asleep. And I've just been sat by the fire now, just enjoying this beer. I'm going to sit by this for a little bit now, before I call it a night with Poppy. So yeah, fairly happy with the setup on this one. Kept things fairly simple with the fire as well. I just put some stones down on the ground to raise the fire up off the earth. Make sure that doesn't spread anywhere, keeping it nice and contained. And I actually got the stones from the stream, and I made a few trips to get those up here. And then to get the fire going, I just collected some dry bracken earlier on. That took a spark from the ferro rod fairly easily, and then I just built the fire up using some different thicknesses of pine twigs, which I collected from the underside of some pine trees and a down pine tree as well. And then for the main fuel pieces, I'm also using pine wood. Like I say, I am in a pine forest, so I took down a dead standing pine tree using my silky saw, and just cut that down into different sections for different fuel pieces. And yeah, I'm just adding one at a time, just keep it nice and small, and just want it for the heat now, mainly. Now I've finished cooking my tea. So yeah, that silky saw as well, first time using it. I actually got it for my birthday back in August, so I'm pretty happy with that. I've been after one for a while, and to finally have one now, I was pretty pleased with that. They are really good saws, and I was really happy with how that performed, comparing it to my my other saws I've been using, which are a lot cheaper than that, to be honest. But yeah, I've served me well until this point. But yeah, silky saw, really happy with it, and I am looking forward to using that a lot more as we head into the autumn and winter months. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now, guys. I am going to probably just sit by the fire for a little bit, and then I'll probably get in the hammock and maybe listen to a podcast or something, and just chill out with Poppy. So I don't speak to you guys again this evening. I'll catch up with you in the morning. Morning everyone. Had a pretty cold night's sleep last night, I'm not going to lie. The temperature dropped quite a bit, and with me using the air mat I found it slipped to one side when me and Poppy were moving around. And yeah, it created a few cold spots which kept me awake on and off during the night really. So yeah, going forward in the future I think I'll definitely just stick with the under blanket, especially in the autumn and winter months, and that way we can move around freely and not worry about you know, the insulation moving away from underneath us. I noticed Poppy was cold at one point as well, so I'll try my best to keep her nice and warm. But yeah, going forward I think we definitely will just stick with the under blanket. But this morning I just got up, went down the stream, collected some water, got the fire going to warm up a bit, made a cup of coffee, and then yeah, cooked some breakfast for me and Poppy. Just had a few sausages, and she got some dog food as well. And now I'm just using that fire just to warm, so I used to dry some socks out, which got wet hiking in yesterday. And yeah, I'm just going to sit in the hammock now and finish this coffee off and relax for a little bit before I start taking the camp down. So yeah, I'm going to do that now, just chill out for a little bit, and then I need to just obviously get rid of that fire pit, put the stones back in the stream, and then just pack all my gear away. So I'll bring you guys back just as about ready to start hiking out of here. So me and Poppy about ready to hike back out of here, guys. All the gear's packed away. All I need to do now is just go and top my water bottle up, and I'll do that obviously from the stream on the way out of here. But yeah, the fire pit I've tidied up. All the stones I've put back in that stream, and I've fully doused that fire pit area with water, and it's soaking wet at the minute. And then what I've done is, because the earth was a bit scorched underneath the rocks, I've put a bit of moss and lichen on top of where the fire was, so you can't actually see where it was. But yeah, me and Poppy really enjoyed camping here last night. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. If you liked what you see, then please hit the thumbs up button, and if you're new to the channel, then please hit the subscribe button as well. So yeah, as always guys, I appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot for your support, and me and Poppy hope to see you on the next video.